To God be the glory. I put out a brief video, not putting a lot of word and stuff behind it, but I feel though I need to go through the text with you guys so you can have an understanding of what I am talking about. And I'm going to make a shocking comparison to the text that was written, that is older than any man alive today. These words are not my words. And if you have a problem with these words in particular, I pray that you seek God understanding and wisdom to pour the Spirit into you so you can understand them. The shocking truth of this text that I am making is that at the conclusion of it, whenever I get to the last video about these specific texts, I'm going to make a comparison that you won't like, but the text is as clear as day. I'm actually going to start in verse 18. Based on the video, if you've watched it, you can go back and read from 1 through 17. I'm starting in 18 because there's something I need you to see. I want you to see. Matter of fact, I'll start in 17 with you because 17 will provide shed a little bit of light into what I am trying to explain. When he looked and saw the traveler in the city square, the old man asked, "Where are you going? Where did you come from?" And the Levite, because he said he answers, just so you know, the Levites, he answered, "We are on our way from Bethlehem in Judah to a remote area in the hill country of Ephraim where I live. I have been to Bethlehem in Judah, and now I am going to the house of the Lord. No one has taken me into his home, his house." 19 says, "We have both straw and fodder for a donkey, and bread and wine for ourselves, your servant, me, your maidservant, and the young men with us. We don't need anything." "You are welcome at my house," the old man said. "Let me supply whatever you need. Only don't spend the night in the square." So he took him into his house and feed his donkey. After they had washed their feet, they had something to eat and drink. Ponder those three verses, 17, 18, and 19. And also verse 20 and 21. So 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Those 5 verses. With that being the predicate for the continuation of this video, when you watch it, like it, give it thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build it. I'm trying to spread the gospel. I've had a few separate small videos I put out on here. They're not the main topic. I was basically trying to see if they would get noticed. But this is the foundation of why this channel will exist, and I will continue to release these types of videos because this is what I believe in. This is not what someone told me to do. This is what the Lord, I've asked him, and the Lord has blessed me enough with enough air in my lungs to be able to talk to you. So while I still possess the gift of the Lord of allowing me to breathe every single day, I feel it is right that I spread his message with you. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to release a video every day, although I would like to. What I am going to do is pass this message, and hopefully you listen to it. And then while you're listening, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, like the video, share the video, subscribe. Tell your friends and family members about it. It's nothing malicious. This is just for you to read. But it is going to get a little bit more graphic because this message that, as I said in the previous video, none of your spiritual leaders are talking about this text in the pew because they are afraid of the message. And please Do not shoot the messenger. If you have a problem with what I am saying, and you say that you're a Christian, take it up with God. These are not my words. You don't have a problem with me. You have a problem with yourself because God lives within you. And if these words trigger something in you, other than the positivity about it, what you should be learning about it, then it means you need to get yourself right with the Lord, not with me. And with that, I'll continue. Verse 22, and I'm going to repeat it verse just so you follow along. While they were enjoying themselves, some of the wicked men of the city surrounded the house. Pounding on the door, they shouted to the old man who owns the house, "Bring out the men who came to your house so we can have intercourse with them." In verse 23, the owner of the house went outside and said to them, "No, my friends, don't be so vile. Since this man is my guest, don't do this disgraceful thing." Verse 24, "Look, here is my virgin daughter and his concubine. I will bring them out to you now, and you can use them and do to them whatever you wish. But to this man, don't do such a disgraceful thing." And then verse 25 said, "But the men would not listen to him, so the men took his concubine and sent her outside to them, and they did heinous thing to her." And the specific word, because I said it's not being preached in church, so I shouldn't be sugarcoating it myself. They raped her and abused her throughout the night, and at dawn they let her go. Verse 26, at daybreak the woman went back to the house where her master was staying, fell down at the door, and lay there until daylight. Verse 27, when her master got up in the morning and opened the door of the house and stepped out to continue on his way, there lay his concubine, fallen in the doorway of the house, with her hands on the threshold. Verse 28 said, he said to her, "Get up, let's go." But there was no answer. Then the man put her on his donkey and set out for his home. When he reached her home, he took a knife and cut up his concubine limb by limb into 12 parts and sent them into all the areas of Israel. Everyone who saw it said, "Such a thing has never been seen or done, not since the day of Israelites came up out of Egypt." Think about it. Consider it. Tell us what to do. Do you understand the magnitude of this situation? Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill.